Okay guys, how you doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology, projection screens using smart technology gain. Alright, you want to hear something really funny? This is really funny. I gotta say it. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. I had a few people jump on my channel and say, hey, this guy copied off someone else's paint. Alright, let me explain this really carefully. Please, I cannot express this enough. Please educate yourself on somebody else's work before you start making accusations like that. Really, seriously. Now, if you check my archives, my screen paints go back as far as 2012. Second of all, the Crystal Edge Technology chemical formula has a U.S. government global patent attached to it. And you see that little symbol right there, that little Crystal Edge Technology, that symbol you see over there with my YouTube channel, that little logo right there has copyright on it. So before you go in saying someone copied, yeah, my products are patent and they have copyrights attached to them. All right, I run a legitimate business. I have several contracts. I have a few contracts overseas. I run 3 different websites. I run social media sites and so forth. And yeah, I can back up what my product can do. Actually, I can back what my product does. So I mean, like I said, if I were to copy, so to speak, someone said somebody else's product, then they would be getting the exact same kind of nonsense that I would be getting from time to time from projection screen corporations on basically on how I've done my side-by-side demonstrations. They'd be going through the same thing I would be going through. They would be able to run the same tests that I do. It would be the same exact similar thing. So it's funny because with the person, when he actually a few people when they posted it, it was so funny. I guess if I copy, then that means Goose Screen, Mighty Brighty, all those companies out there who design screen paint, they all copy too. Funny. And the funny thing about it is I've seen the guys mix. So it's really not that big of a deal. It really isn't. There's no science behind it at all. There's nothing supporting any theory that the screen can really do what it does. You know what I mean? It's really just funny. Alright, so here's the thing. What you guys need to know, those of you that are doing this, and I'm going to educate you a little bit. When you apply for a government patent, they do something called patent search. In a patent search, basically they go out and they look for anywhere on the internet or anywhere that anybody came up with the idea that you have. That's the patent search. That's what I pay my lawyers to do, is to look for this patent search. Alright? Now after that, the U.S. government basically after that has to ask you a bunch of insane questions. They have to see how your product is going to benefit this particular, and how it's going to benefit pretty much how it's going to benefit the economy. How they want to ask all kinds of interesting questions on what's in it. They want to ask questions like, is it safe? There's a whole lot of stuff that they ask you, a lot of insane stuff that they ask you. On top of that, they will decide whether or not if your product is worthy of a patent. And if not, you will get denied. No matter how many lawyers you have, you will get denied. Alright, so I doubt that this mix could ever make it in a patent. And the reason why is because it's better off just giving away, because there's nothing proving or any form documentation that it can do it does what it does. So I'm not putting anybody down here. I'm just saying that, look, hey, you want a quick fix, there's bare silver screen, there's other stuff out there. I've tested bare silver screen against our screens. If you want that kind of screen, if you want something that's untested, you want to throw up on your wall and have some fun with it, so be it. But there are other people out there who spend thousands of dollars on their investment. They spend money on their projectors or their theater sound system, down to their chairs, everything. They spend money on everything. I mean, the home theater chairs, they spend money. These are some really high-tech, very nice setups. They spend some money. And they want the best. Like I said, you buy a nice car and you want to put a system in it, or you want to buy some cheap system that you buy overseas that might not work well. I'm not saying overseas, not to say overseas makes bad products, but I mean anywhere. You buy here in the United States, you buy it overseas, or are you going to test something that's going to be unnamed brand, something that bottom line is going to, it shows no proof that it actually does what it does, but you put that into, take the time and the effort to put that into your nice car. No, you're going to buy something that has been tested, that has been used, and you know it's going to show that it does what it does. So that's the kind of scenario I'm trying to give to you. You know what I mean? You own a nice car, you know what I mean? You spent money on it, the wheels, a paint job, whatever you did to make the car look the way it does. And then when it comes down to the sound system, you're just going to put some everyday sound system in it, and you don't know exactly what the performance or what the sound system is going to sound like or anything in your car. Now see, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to do that. Now you've got some other guy over here, his sound system sounds freaking amazing. You know what I mean? You're going to go toward that because you want the best when it comes to your vehicle. Alright, so let's move past that real quick because like I said, I have a lot of work on my plate. I have no time for this. I had somebody actually really quick call me up on the phone and say, hey look, me and a bunch of guys are getting together and we're going to do a bunch of side-by-side demonstrations and see who has the best screen. You've got to be freaking kidding me. I'm sorry, but I don't mean to be rude or anything, but come on, man. I've already done this already. All the testing, everything that you guys are doing right now, I've done this already. So, you know, I've done my hard work, I've done my homework, I've done my late nights, I've done all this already. Now I'm at the point now I'm getting distributorship contracts. I'm at the spot where I'm at now. So that's what I'm working on, moving in that direction. Alright, so let me show you what we got here. This right here is a 1.1 gain regular matte white projection screen. This right here is our basic kit. This is the 268 kit right here. This is our basic kit right here. This right here is the Polar Star. Now the Polar Star, sorry about how wrinkled up it is. The Polar Star, let me show you how sophisticated this sample sheet is. This has a 70-degree viewing angle. And let me see, come on, let's get that camera to click right. 70-degree viewing angle, and it has a, come on baby, so my camera having a fit right now. Alright, 70-degree viewing angle, and it has a 1.3 gain capability. 1.3 gain capability, alright? So that is the Elite Screen Polar Star right there. We have the gray, or Cinema Gray 5. Same gray Cinema Gray 5. Let's peel that off the screen real quick. That right there has a viewing angle of 110 and a 1.5 gain. Alright, put that right there. And then we have the Dark Star 9. Dark Star 9. It has a 180-degree viewing angle and a 0.9 gain. I'll tell you something, one of the screens, out of all the screens I have tested, one of the screens I found, two screens I found to be a challenge were really good screens. I mean really good screens. But it's a Seymour AV.1, beautiful screen, and the other one was the Stewart Film Screen Firehawk G4. Whew. They were good screens. They were very good screens. I mean, I matched their screens. I think the only screen I had that actually actually was very close to, not very close, but it actually did outperform the screens in certain ways was the ultralight silver 3D. That screen could get with that screen, but it was a neck and neck. I really enjoyed that demonstration. Really hard demonstration. I kind of like it when demonstrations are a little harder. All right, so let's get this started right now. Start this demonstration. That's my freaking Windows popping up saying update. Alright, so let's go in real quick. Hold on for a minute. I need to pause it right about there so we can see this really quick on how bright the Crystal Edge Dark Silver is. Now, here it is. We have this is a $3,000 screen, by the way. This is the Dark Star 9. This is the Gray Cinema 5. Yeah, update. I hate the freaking Windows 10 update. This is the Polar Star. This right here is our basic kit. Actually, Crystal Edge Technology basic screen paint kit right there. And there right here you have a 1.1 white matted screen. This is for those of you who have a white projection screen or using a white wall. This is the difference between using the white wall and using, or not white wall, but the white projection screen and using the dark silver, which looks amazing. So you can see this for yourself. Fully lit with the room. It's fully lit. Alright, so let's go back and let's get this started. Got another demonstration I'm about to do. It's going to blow your freaking mind. You're going to love it. Now when I say I put my screens through the test, I put them through the test. Let me get up here a little bit and make sure I get everything in here, every shot in here. Gotta kind of wedge myself in here. There we go. And you can see for yourself. Look at the white. Look at the white screen. Look how faded out the white screen looks. And this is what you mean by doing a thorough test. Now you're testing your screen against superior sample sheets. And like I said, the fellow is going to go out there and spend thousands of dollars for his screen. He's going to go out there and spend $3,000 for that Darkstar 9. And then he sees this screen right here and sees this screen outperforms the Darkstar 9. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to come out here, he's going to purchase the Crystal Edge Technology screen, because now he can get a screen that's more superior and it will cost him less. Look at that. Those of you who have a white matted projection screen, look at this. This is the result that you're getting. Look how faded it looks. This is Gray Cinema 5. That's another expensive screen right there. I don't know what the Polestar is costing now, but I know it's up there. Let's go over and let's zoom in on the white surface. That's 1.1 white matted projection screen surface. Right up close, or right in line with the surface. It shows you exactly what you're getting. Got the lights on. Come over here in the kitchen. I'm gonna hit the kitchen light. Kitchen light adds a little more kick in, so with the kitchen light on. Look at the side of my screen with the kitchen light on. Now we'll do the angle gain. Angle gain is basically when you take your camera and you lean to the side, the screen should look exactly the same way as it does in the, on the side as it does in the front. So if you've got this in a family setting and everybody turns to the side of the screen, you get people on the side of the screen should look the exact same way. Step back here. See it for yourself right there. There's your white screen right there. There's a Darkstar 9. Look at that. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. I hope you guys enjoyed this thorough demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for